Hi, my name is David Nisi, and as you can see, because I'm carrying this, I'm a photographer. And I've been a photographer for many, many years. Victoria asked all of us photographers to do a video and talk about what inspired us to become a photographer or to do what we do in life as photographers, what our main inspiration was. Well, it all began with me back when I was a little child, actually, with my mom, who was an artist. My mother would allow me to do some artwork while she did her artwork, and as I grew up, I maintained that sort of artistic direction. In high school and college, I was into music, and so I thought I was going to be a professional musician, but that didn't happen. I ended up getting in a motorcycle accident. I couldn't walk for about a year, and it was during that recovery that I would work on my artwork, and then I would share it with my doctor, who was an avid amateur photographer. He suggested that I buy a camera and photograph my subjects rather than make them sit for portraits and that sort of thing. So I took some money, bought a camera, and started kind of messing around with it. Bought some books on it and started reading up on how to shoot and how to light and all this sort of stuff. And you know what? After the first week, I thought, I think this is what I want to do. Believe it or not, I mean, it was literally that sudden. So I just made it my life's goal. And I started studying everything I could on photography. I started practicing every day, experimenting, just doing everything I could to become as good as I could. And I did very rapidly. And I started being published and winning contests and that sort of things just a couple of years into my career. And it was, you know, only about 4 or 5 years into it that I somehow was lucky enough, I guess, to be seen by some editors at Playboy, some of my work. A young lady that I had photographed took the photographs up to Chicago. The editors looked at it, liked it, contacted me, and they said, you know, we really like how you shoot, what you do. They flew me to Chicago. I spent a month up there working and meeting everyone, and at the end of that time, they actually asked me if I would consider being a staff photographer at Playboy. And it's funny, I called this friend of mine who was an editor out in California at the time for a car magazine, and his name's John Asher, another inspiration, by the way. I called John and I said, you know, John, Playboy just asked me if I wanted to work for them. And he said, do you have to pay them? I said, no. He goes, don't call me back, take the job. So that was 23 years of my career. I left Playboy in 2002, and now I'm doing some other things, lingerie, swimwear, sportswear fashion, that sort of thing, and really trying to do other things with my workshops and teaching and giving back to all you photographers. So thanks. And thanks to John, thanks to Dr. Hilliard, and thanks to my mom.